Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm at Apex 2018 and I'm joined by Joel from Koh Young. Joel, great to see you. Thanks for stopping by to chat. We've seen quite a lot about, and actually we've got a sign opposite us, about K-Smart.
Sure.
And what I think is really important at the moment with this whole smart factory industry 4.0 trend is to get that data right. So that's the domain knowledge, and then figure out how to use it. It has to be actionable, and that's what K-Smart's all about.
It is. So basically we start with the concept that any smart factory requires a lot of data. We know that, right? But in our world, in the inspection systems world, it also has to be the right kind of data. It has to be three-dimensional, parametric, objective, concrete numbers, right? 2D information just doesn't really work when you're feeding an AI engine. So we have the right kind of data, right? That's what we're producing. Now you have to get it the right way, right? You have to use the right subsystems and motors and software and so forth to ensure accuracy of that data. And then you have to have enough of it to be statistically relevant, right? We're doing that as well. So we kind of meet the three requirements to be true 3D for use in an artificial intelligence mechanism, right? So now we use that mechanism to enhance many things behind the scenes based on that big data set, programming, machine connectivity, auto adjustment, predictive maintenance, and other trend analysis, as well as data analysis, right? So having a large amount of data is great, but if you cannot quickly extract useful, actionable information, then it's nothing more than data, which we hear a lot of people telling us we have all this data and we don't use it. And my response to that is, well, you're not alone, because the industry is in that mode right now. So utilizing the artificial intelligence within the smart factory concept to more quickly identify trends, provide the data that customers are looking for, to be able to use it quickly, make improvement, actionable.
Yeah, it's really important. And it's interesting, one of my colleagues was talking to me yesterday about data lakes. They don't want to just be dumping data in a lake. It needs to be constantly flowing, constantly actionable. Yes. When you look at K-Smart, how does that sit in the whole kind of software ecosystem? You know, we've been talking a lot this week about standards at the machine-to-machine level, and then obviously coming down, we've got MES and ERP systems. Where does K-Smart live within that ecosystem?
Sure. Well, at its core currently, K-Smart is to some degree specific to the Koh Young product line, but from an extension perspective, we're also working with partners at the print process, at the pick and place process, to feed information back and forth from that K-Smart data set. That's real, that's happening today. Some of the products we're showing are specific to that, the K-Smart Print Process Optimizer being the most notable. So there's definitely an initiative, a willingness to be very much a part of, really the leader in that whole element from an inspection systems perspective. So much going on with regards to that, and that's only going to increase as we go forward.
Yeah, absolutely. That collaboration and that connectivity is a key part of what Smart Factory is about. There's no one company that's going to solve everything. The other word that kind of stood out in your first answer is artificial intelligence. We're hearing a lot about that. Actually using that to make faster, better decisions is something everybody's challenged by. You're making some progress there.
Well, we're making a lot of progress there, and again, we can make that progress because we have the right kind of data, and I think that gives us a little bit a different perspective, and in our world, a unique advantage. We have the right kind of data, we're getting it the right way, we're getting the right amount to be able to utilize it properly, and that's where, from an inspection systems perspective, you have to be that you have to meet those requirements to feed that AI engine. We've made a significant investment in AI as a whole, and there's certainly plans to grow that going forward. So Dr. Koh is very committed to the AI initiative. He's a robotics engineer at core, right? So he's very much in tune with what can be done, and his vision is very much aligned with making sure those things do get done, and that Koh Young leads that effort, or is one of the companies that is involved with that top tier leadership crew, if you will, right?
Yeah, I think that's really important. And what you're bringing to that is, as I say, that domain expertise, that robust data, because you know you've got the right image, you know you're a trusted partner in that area, and then being able to broaden that out with the AI and the connectivity is everything you need.
Not only do it within our family of systems, but with our partners as well. And you know, at some point, I'm sure we're going to achieve a protocol where we can all play together very easily. You know, obviously we're advancing in that direction very quickly. Probably more so than any of us thought at this point. The CFX stuff seems to be very well received from the people I've talked to. So it's happening.
Yeah, and
it's happening.
It's a testament to the collaboration in the industry, which I think is great because it's got a common goal, which is to make the process and make everything more effective, more efficient.
We talked about this in Chicago in September. We want to embrace the manufacturing of electronics in North America and continue to bring it back and grow it, you know, maybe not to the point that it once was, but certainly if we can collectively all do the right things, then who knows, right?
Yeah. So it'll be better everywhere.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Joel, thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure to chat, and we'll see you again next time.
Thank you for your time.